How ya darn? How you darn? How you darn?
Your turn. How you doing?
How are
What's
we,
happening, people? What is happening? How you going? How you doing? 1-800-223-97. Top of the morning. Now you got a cloud in the sky there?
I got my shades closed.
You got your shades closed, yeah.
But it's
Not a
cold
cloud
as
in the sky
hell
here.
here. Well, that doesn't make sense. Hell is, it's cold though. It's cold.
Let's see.
It's really
let's
cold
see
here right now.
How cold is it right now?
And I'll say this, like ever since moving to Australia, because I used to live in Kansas City and it'd be like, negative degrees at points and snowing all the time. And now in Sydney, like my skin is just so thin. I get cold so easily here.
No, for sure. I definitely get what you're saying. It's currently 53 degrees here in Sydney, Australia. Tonight is going to be a low of 43 degrees, but a high of 60 today. So once again, we are in the middle of winter here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how cold it's going to get. And we are freezing. And I'm from New York.
I'm
over here trying to get my wife to go to New York for Christmas and be like, let's have this Christmas spectacular. My balls are going to be freezing. Like, I am not ready for that. I'm excited.
Sounds like a Manscaped ad.
But I'm not
Somehow.
ready. Yeah.
What's up, everybody who's watching? Shout out to the 30 people. What up? How we doing? Now, tell us how your day was. Was it a good day? Was it a bad day? Good things happen. Bad things happen. Regardless, we hope that we're gonna have. We know that we're about to have a good time all together here tonight on the stream. So many likes to start off already. 19 likes. You guys are incredible. If you don't mind, and if you would be so kind to consider dropping a like on the stream.
You like that? You like that?
Do it for Kirk Cousins. Do it for the boy. It's just a simple way to help support the stream. Sorry.
No, I'm saying Kirk Cousins was covered by the subscribers,
I
but that's
saw
fine.
that, yeah. Hey, someone just dropped a sub. Hey, okay, soldier.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hit the gat.
Hit the gat.
Thanks so much for the love, guys.
We see Cole, John, Justin, Rocket. We got Gator Fan, Emma.
Mm-hmm.
We got Yoki. I think that's your boy.
Dom.
Forgot his name. Dom. What else we got? Justin. I think I said that already.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Gator says moved out to Nevada from Florida and my skin was so not used to the dry air. Honestly, I think I started losing more hair like on my head when I moved here as well, because the sun, there's no ozone layer here in Australia. So skin cancer is like much higher, but then also like the top of my head, like my hairline just got destroyed by the Australian sun.
Oh my goodness.
So
JR said it's a good day and lasagna night. Talk it up. Huh?
Good day and Mom!
Bro.
Meatloaf!
Imagine having...
Wait, lasagna's fire though.
Bro, you tell me not it was like the best day when you went to school and it was like pizza day, or like anything that was like pizza, chicken nuggets with like fries, or like a burger. You were buzzing.
I was gonna say chicken patty day was our favorite day at my high school.
No, I hated the patties.
You didn't like chicken patty? Chicken patty day with the nice fresh rolls, the mashed potato. Oh, that was a different. Every Wednesday, chicken patty day felt like an incredible day. UT says rough day, drafted ET at the 4-3 and got made fun of for reaching. Amen. You do you. Keep doing you, baby boy. I don't know why I called you baby boy, but
you should screenshot how they were roasting you and then wait until the season starts and be like 18 top RB5 and then you just be like,
you gotta keep receipts. You gotta keep receipts.
What's up, Scary? Giddy up, Reb, John. Always good to have you here.
What's up, brother?
$$.
Rai Rocket. That is, unless you change your username, I don't think we've had you on the stream before, so welcome. El Tigre says dab on him, Andy. High Dollar says they did Taco Bell when I was in school. You guys had a Taco Bell? You guys had fast food in your schools? Did you have fast food in your schools?
Like a partnership. No, you must have had a partnership or something. We had we did, it wasn't a fast food. They did do a thing where it was like chicken sandwich day, and it was I swear to you, I always told my friends, this is Chick-fil-A. It has to be.
I feel like you would know if
you-
it was Chick-fil-A.
No, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't as into Chick-fil-A like that when I was in high school, to be completely honest. But like it used to come in like the aluminum foils, and then you open it and it just like was a good chicken burger.
Right.
You know what you used to do? You used to, if you didn't have any money, you go get the chocolate milk that was left over from the morning that was still cold. And yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. Get chocolate milk and a chicken sandwich.
Come on. Chocolate milk and a chicky sandwich. Rye Rocket says, I took Jameson Williams over Olave. Was that a good pick? They're back to back in my rankings. They're back to back in my rookie rankings.
Depends on who you want, man.
Really, like I'm totally okay with either of them. I don't think getting either of them is a bad move. I like both of those players, and I like their ADPs as well. So, hey, okay. Shout out to Damien and Rich for the sub. Thank you,
man.
Appreciate
Damien
you.
and Rich. It's two people that run that account. Damien and Rich.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's kind of cool.
They doing
I
what
was
they
saying for two or 3 years, Taco Bell, McDonald's. I mean, I'm telling you something. Your school didn't care about the health of children, because that was all about. That was it in my high school.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Our
right?
kids needed to be healthy. Our kids needed this. You know, you had a little protest with the moms out there. No offense to the moms, just looking out for our health.
Yeah, no offense to any moms on the stream.
We just needed some burgers, especially in high school after these teachers was giving us pop quizzes and shit. Those are the worst.
It's so random. Shout out to all the moms on the stream for
Shout out
holding
to
it down. Big fan of moms here on the channel. So very, very pro mom.
Next minute we get all the moms coming out and be like, yeah, I'm a supporter. What you mean?
Yeah. John says, I would just leave my school to grab lunch my senior year. Oh, I'm surprised they let you do that. Soldier says, who wins in a JJ for Javonte plus Jameson, David Bell, Hamler, Lavishka? 10 team, half PPR, 3 wide receiver, 3 flex. I would say Justin Jefferson. Like outside of, I love Javonte in the Jameson part of it, but as much as I like David Bell, KJ Hamler, Lavishka, like those guys are just kind of, they don't really compare in that equation for me. So really the way I would view it is Javonte, Jameson, or Justin Jefferson. And I would pretty significantly prefer Justin Jefferson there.
Yeah, I would too. David Bell, Hamlin, Lavishka just kind of seems like whatever now.
I like KJ as a whole, but he's not going to be like this player I spend up for. Yeah. Dom says, he's from New York because he says chicken burger.
Chicken. What other people like? Chicken sandwich? Is that what you guys say? Chicken sandwich,
Chicky Sam, I guess.
Chicken patty or something like that. I don't know.
Chicken patty. Yeah. Well, I only called it chicken patty in high school because that's what everyone called it. I didn't call it chicken patty when I go to like a chicken shop or something. But hey, huge shout out to everybody on YouTube, on the Discord. Shout out to everybody who has been supporting us, supporting the stream. We got the 100-yard dash coming here soon, where we're doing a draft order reveal at the end of this stream. If you guys want to play fantasy with us, Dynasty, whether it's redraft or Dynasty, check this out. It's a good way to support the show. You are supporting us financially and supporting the vision, supporting the dream, but you're also getting a bunch of exclusives, including playing in a league with us. Make sure you read through that entirely if you want to sign up. That is patreon.com/fantasylandfam. I can paste the link in the chat.
That's right.
But I think we are doing a Dynasty SuperFlex startup mock draft today. Everyone's welcome to join. Now, not everyone will be able to get in, obviously, just because quick maths. But how can people join today if they wanted to, Badaki?
Super simple, super easy. The link is in the description below. Join our Discord. Click on that. Go to the Dynasty Damn It tab and then Dynasty mock drafts. And that's where we post the link here all the time. You can see all the previous links that we post. Like Zach said, it's first come, first serve. We do this pretty much every other day unless we are not unless we are drafting a real draft or doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
So join our Discord, a really great community, not only to join our mock drafts, but to have a community, you know, suggesting content ideas. You know, you can throw in some trade advice, or a lot of people asking for some trades. Or if we're not around the clock or doing a live, you can ask the community for some trades. I think it is a fantastic community. Once again, the link is in the description below. Click on that. Dynasty Dammit, Dynasty Mock Drafts. And I'll be sending the link here right now. All right, let's put this link. It's a new week. Huh? What an opportunity.
It's a new day.
Link. Nearly 700, almost 700 people in this.
Yeah.
Just send that link out.
Yeah, 100-yard dashes at the end, Dom. We're going to randomize the draft order here at the end. It's going to be a fun time. And I am praying to the fantasy gods I don't get pick number 11 again. What's up, Joel, Tigray, Cole, E-Man, Wolf Guy, Buckeye, Dallas, Rude, Bilbo, Tyreek, Gray, Joy. Shout out to everybody for joining. Those who weren't able to join, sorry, it's gonna happen. With maths, you got almost 700 people in the Discord, which is incredible. Thank you so much for the support. But only 10 spots here, with us also filling the draft. So hopefully you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna join us as we go. It's a it's a super flex league, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, tight end, and 2 flex spots, not tight end premium. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy. 60 seconds are on the clock. Not only Josh Allen goes first, not only do we have a draft order reveal after this, we also have a redraft mock that we are doing on our redraft channel. So feel free to join us directly after this. I'll paste a link to our redraft channel here in the chat if you'd like to join us directly after this live stream over there.
That's right. Redraft season is fastly approaching, so make sure you go, like Zach said, make sure you go follow. We're dropping some really cool content for redraft out there as well. So be on the lookout for that. I'm on the clock here.
Yeah.
As always, Allen's, Mahomes, Herbert, Joe Burrow, Murray, and Lamar Jackson here.
Yeah, it's always some variation of these first 3, and then also some variation of the next 3. Really, if you think about it, like you break it down into those tiers, I guess. Like it's always kind of some variation of those players off the top of the board.
Exactly. So I took Jamar Chase there. I like my odds here to get another quarterback on the turn. With the 2-6, we'll see where it goes. Dallas 5 times. I really hope it doesn't happen in my lifetime. I really, truly believe that it will not happen and they will not win a Super Bowl.
I'm down with that.
Can we get an amen in the chat? That's an amen for sure. It's an amen moment. Jonathan Taylor there. No offense to the Dallas fans.
Hey, I'm all aboard what you're putting down, brother. I am totally okay to go my entire lifetime without seeing a Cowboy Super Bowl. Because I think the most likely scenario is I don't see a Washington Super Bowl. But at least I got the Chiefs. Shout out to the 47 people watching the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. If you would be so kind as to consider dropping a like. Appreciate the support. You guys are incredible. As JT goes off the board, then Justin Jefferson, Najee Harris. And now I am on the clock. And it's always a really weird position to be in here. It's always a strange position. I really don't like this position, honestly. I don't like being here.
Do you have a draft in the 11th spot? You do, don't you?
What kind of question is that?
I forgot. I genuinely forgot. Don't remember what pick you have. I'm assuming you have the 11th spot in this draft, and I have the 7th spot in.
Yeah, I have
the 11th spot. Is it Julia?
I don't know what to do. I hate this position, but I think I'm going to. My gosh, I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts here.
Best friend and I plan to make him up. Yeah. Look at these. Those Dak.
Who is a running back or two you guys are fading this year? I would say actually that video is coming out here soon on the redraft channel.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything, but I think it's definitely worth a watch. Okay, so Dak and Russell Wilson go off the board. Yeah, I would have preferred to see Russell Wilson there, but I am gonna go ahead and grab Trey Lance here at the 202.
Trigger Trey.
I don't feel like I could be super comfortable with the quarterbacks that will fall back to me here at the 311. So, yeah.
Right. I mean, not a bad team, brother. It's not a bad team. I really like all the pieces that you have there. What type of league is this? Is this like a 10-man league, a 12-man league? Because it's pretty stacked all along the board, it feels like.
I think you said 10 team earlier.
Right.
We broke down a 16-man league team recently, which was interesting. I can't imagine playing in like a 16-man league. I can, but it just sounds really difficult.
Yeah, it does sound difficult. He said 10 men, so
10 men, yeah. It's a pretty good squad. John says, oops, wrong message. Death, taxes, and Zach taking Pitts and Lance. I have been at the 11 so much, and it's such a weird spot where I just kind of like decide I just want to take players that I really love. You know, it's a hard position to be, honestly. Javonte goes at the 2-4. CeeDee Lamb at the 2-5. We'll wait till round 3 to really turn that sound back on, because still probably some quarterbacks that will go off the board here.
I feel like this could be a real possibility, so let's see.
All right, Jalen Hurts off the board.
Dry eyes, okay.
And Buckeye is on the clock. Ethan says, when's the Deshaun video coming out? Love the content, fellas. Appreciate that, my man. We have a video that will be out this week. I don't have a specific day because we just recorded it. But
yeah.
I think that it's a perspective on Deshaun Watson that needs to be at least shared to give people maybe a competitive advantage, regardless of what you think about his situation. So I hope it's going to be worthwhile. That video is going to be called rebuilding trade targets, essentially, if you're looking to rebuild a squad, but it's relevant to more scenarios than that. JWYKE says, my first startup recently, I was at the 11 spot and started with Pitts and Lance too. Love it. You're my guy.
Nice.
Love that. Giddy Up had a question here.
Yeah, excuse me. 10 team start 10 got offers in inbox to give up CD mid 23 first for AJ, Bateman, Moore, and a third. What you think? Also, CD mid 23 first for Watson. Okay.
Jeez,
which one will we take? This is a 10 team start 10 got offered CD in the mid 23 first for AJ Brown, Bateman, Moore, and a third.
I would say that's like complete even.
Or Watson. I'm assuming Christian Watson or Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun, I assume.
Deshaun Watson, AJ Brown, and Amon-Ra.
I
think the first one. I think the first one's even. I think there's more risk with the second trade there with Deshaun Watson in the mix.
It's hard, man. You know, I don't know, because I feel like these are really even trades on both sides. I don't feel a need to really give up CD in a 23 first. You know, Bateman, because I would say AJ and CD are relatively on the same page. So really, like, do you want Bateman and Elijah Moore or a 23 first round pick? I guess like that is really, really even for me. It's hard to decide.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, I'm definitely choosing the first one, just because of Bateman and Moore. I still believe in AJ Brown. Yeah, but CD in the mid 23 first. Depending on, I think this also depends on what your team needs when you think about it. You know, like,
yeah,
are you looking to get a quarterback next year? Are you looking to get a wide receiver or running back? You know, obviously all this draft currently right now we think is stacked. But if that is a top 6 pick, you said mids, but is that a 6th or 7th pick? That can still be a really, really good quarterback. That can be the first. Yeah, that can be maybe the first or second wide receiver off the board. It just really depends on what you want to do there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the way to think about it is like think about like that 23 first being valued around like T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle territory. And then I think it's a hard decision to make. Gator says, my home league is 14 teams. Have you guys been in leagues with more than 12 teams? And what are your thoughts on 10 versus 12? I personally feel like 12 is a sweet spot in leagues. 12 feels like the most comfortable, feels like the best competition. 16 is like, what a challenge. That's cool that people do that. But I just feel like it would be a little bit more difficult, but it doesn't mean that there's a right or wrong way or right or wrong number, Andrews, Cup, Swift, Higgins, Brees, Devontae, Diggs, Waddle, Trevor Lawrence, AJ Brown, CMC, Justin Fields. Badaki's on the clock here. What are we thinking?
It's a tough one. It's a toughie. I was really hoping for Fields to fall to me right there.
As you are considering your options, Ethan says, sounds good. I have T-Law, Zach Wilson as my 2 top quarterbacks right now. Figured I'm going to punt this year. I might as well try and get Deshaun, who's a beast and won't affect this year's picks for me. You're onto something there. Dom says, what time is the 100-yard dash? I would say roughly probably 9:15 p.m. I would say around that time, roughly, depending on how long this draft goes for. Steven says T and a 23 first for Justin Jefferson. Yeah, I think I would take Justin Jefferson there personally. But Aki, you went Debo. So what about you? T Higgins and 23 first or Justin Jefferson? Where do you kind of lean here? I'm going Justin Jefferson personally.
I would stay with T. I like T in the first.
Okay.
I think that's a really even trade in my opinion. But
yeah. I would say most people are going to require you to pay more for Justin Jefferson. Don't you think? Like with the trades we've seen for him.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely
there goes Deshaun Watson off the board.
Yeah, there's definitely a world where you can get at least 2 firsts and a pick and a player for Justin Jefferson. So I guess you can say maybe it's not a fair trade. I guess you're technically winning there if you're getting Justin Jefferson for that price. But I'm happy.
Depends on your perspective.
Yeah. Actually,
I would go
don't
JJ.
mind either. I don't mind either side, to be completely honest.
JGM says Tony Pollard and a 23 second for Aaron Jones. I think I would prefer the Pollard side there.
I guess are you a win now team, or what are you thinking there? I think if you're a win now team, I would hold Aaron Jones. I think there's some good work that's coming to him this year. But if you're a futuristic team, I'm happy to take.
Also keep in mind, if you hold him, you will never get anywhere near that value again. Like
for sure.
Next offseason.
For sure.
Steven says, what up, guys? Enjoyed the Patreon stream yesterday. Thanks for joining us, bro. That was
man. Appreciate
that was fun. If you guys don't know, pretty much every week, unless we have something in our lives going on or holiday or whatever the case may be, we go live for our supporters, including YouTube members, the vets tier, and that's always a fun time. So, thanks for joining us, brother. Okay.
Yeah, on the clock here.
Kyle Pitts and Trey Lance.
Single, but it's getting no quicker to do that. But yes, I am in my new place, Nathan. I've been here a couple months now. I still gotta get some more like decorations or a nice little backdrop or something. Because before you used to see the whole space, but now you can only see the wall. So I gotta get some better floodlights so you can get some contrast or something in the background.
UT called it and says this feels like a DK pick here, and then I just picked DK straight away.
JGM says I'm a contender. Yeah, if you're a contender, I'm okay with Aaron Jones. But yeah, I guess be okay knowing that you may not get that value again next year, or you could. But I think once Aaron, what's gonna happen is that, at least the way we see it, maybe Aaron Rodgers is gonna be in limbo next year. You know, so once Aaron Rodgers is in limbo, everyone's value drops immediately until he says I'm locked in for the next year. So for Pollard believers, do you see him being the starter in the future, or do they replace him with a rookie? I can see a play where they could have him as a starter for 1 year and give him the opportunity, but if he doesn't show out, then they'll bring in a rookie. I'm not sure about what Zach thinks about that.
Sorry, I just saw UT's comment. He's reading my mind. People know me. They know me. That's funny. JG says, for Pollard believers, you read this, obviously. I'm just catching up. Do you see him being the starter in the future? I've talked about this publicly. I personally feel like this is Zeke's last year. I said that in January. You just look at teams who are winning Super Bowls. No one is paying that much to the running back position. You look at the last 3 Super Bowl winners. They're all in the bottom 10 in the amount that they're paying to the running back position. The Cowboys currently, they are spending the most amount of money on the running back position. And they're not even getting a top 10 running back. Like, no disrespect to Zeke, but he's not a top 10 running back anymore. He's just not. Even efficiency wise. It's my opinion, but also analytics would back that up. So I am someone who does believe that what will happen with the Cowboys next year is there's an out for them with the Zeke contract. I think they get out of the contract. I think Pollard is then in a rotation with someone else that they draft. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say Pollard's going to be the next Austin Eckler. I think he's going to have a good workload. I think he will be the cheaper guy to resign. But they'll probably draft someone else, and then Pollard's still going to have a role in a really good offense. So for me, Pollard in the 23-second is where I would lean. But, you know, Aaron Jones is going to be the higher scorer this year. But, you know, when I think about my guys this year in a redraft perspective, Pollard is very much in that category for me, as well as like a Russell Gage. I'm kind of starting to form my list as we get through the offseason. And Pollard and Gage, like, these are certain players that I'm kind of really advocating for this year. So that's why when I saw Pollard in a 23-second, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know next offseason if you could get a 23-second for Aaron Jones.
Right.
So that's where my mind is there.
It's going to be very interesting.
NL 45.
NL 44.
Go ahead.
Yeah, pick a side. Tony in a 23 first, or Devonta Smith in the 23 second, mid to late.
I'll take the Tony side.
Yeah, I'll take the Tony side too. I love Devonta Smith. I think he is tremendous talent. I do believe he could kind of have a breakout year this year, in my opinion. Steven, we heard a lot about the 23 first, but what do you guys think about the 23 seconds? Players you give up.
Like
he says, yeah. Amy played. I don't know if that's like an abbreviation. Yeah, there's definitely value. I think I did a video on the 23 seconds, especially of how stacked this class is in the 23 class. I believe that you can get a first round value maybe in the top 5, top 6 picks, depending on how the board falls and if all these guys continue in the direction that they're going. You can get a first round talent in the early second round.
Yeah, and seconds are things that I'm going to be targeting mid-season if I'm a rebuilding team. Those hybrid players on my team, you know, that fit the win now strategy, fit my futuristic strategy a little bit, but maybe they're on the older side. I'm going to be trying to collect more second round picks in both classes, the 23 and the 24 class mid-season. Yeah. Because I think people are more willing to be like, okay, that guy can help my team. I get rid of a second round pick. It's not a first round pick. I think it's an easier time to do those moves. Zeke was injured last year and still finished top 10. Yes, that's mostly because of opportunities, though. I mean, if you look at his efficiency, it's not very good. Pollard was by far the more efficient running back. And if you're paying someone to be like one of the highest paid running backs in the NFL, you don't want the kind of efficiency you got from Zeke last year. Giddy says, woo, big Pittman pick. We like Pittman. We like Pitty.
Yeah, we like Pitty there, and I don't think he was coming back to me, and I got to secure him up. I like him over more Burks right now. I think I have him over those guys in my rankings, so I'm okay with that.
London goes at the 4-4, Burks at the 4-7, Cook, Tyreek falls to the 4-9, then DJ Moore to the DJ Moore, Ken Walker, not Kenneth, Derek Carr, Mike Evans. That's pretty early in Dynasty for Mike Evans.
Mikey Mike.
Than what we have typically seen. Not to say that it's wrong. Probably not there at the next turn, but Mac Jones and then Deontay Johnson off the board. Gator says, all things being equal, thoughts on going 3 straight running backs before your first wide receiver? Running back depth is more important. I guess if you're talking redraft, it just depends on your strategy.
Yeah.
Samuel says,
Really?
12-team Superflex, Dobbins or Dillon? Pretty easily Dobbins for me, if we're talking Dynasty.
Yeah, Dynasty. I mean, Dobbins, excuse me. Would you rather have 223 seconds or 123 first?
23 first. It's all about quality
It's
over
all about the
quantity
first.
there, I think.
Absolutely.
Badaki's on the clock. Kadarius or
I'm
Sky?
on.
We would both say Sky pretty easily there, I think.
Yeah, would definitely be Sky. As much as I love Kadarius, my beloved New York Football Giants.
Reb says, I like Pitty, especially with Matt Ryan this year. Could be a fun year for him. Master Enigma says, I got Evans 5'11 my last startup. Felt great. Yeah. He's a really good guy to target for a win now strat. For sure.
Spectacular. Now they predicted me, bro.
Yeah. They know what we're going to do before we do it.
Yeah. It's okay.
I love that.
I actually try to switch it up too, because I usually don't draft Debo or Jalen. Well, I do draft Jalen. I never have.
What does Jalen do?
Nailer. I never get the opportunity to draft him because he never falls to me. Yeah. Or there's just somebody better that I like there. So, anyways, Gibby and Terry right back to back there. What else do we have? That's it. No more questions. All right, guys. Good night. Imagine.
Kamara is off the board. Here I am. I don't want Aaron Rodgers with the team I currently have. I'll be honest with you. And I don't want Tom Brady. And I'm also reading the board. I can see the next guy who's going to draft does already have 2 quarterbacks. So I feel like I can probably address the wide receiver position here. And I think my rankings, I'm pretty sure people know exactly what I'm going to do here. At this point, it's hard not to draft this player. So I'll take Godwin. Hey, Pesty. Thank you for the sub, Pesty. Appreciate you, brother. Cole says, nah, next 2 Zach picks are Godwin and Olave. You know, Olave definitely is in contention here for me. I do love me some Chris Olave. I really don't want to draft a quarterback. Like, honestly, I don't want to draft a quarterback here. I don't feel like I should do that. I don't think I want... Man, I think it should be Olave.
Somewhere downstairs. Don't do it. You're falling into it. It's a mental push from the guys.
I think
guaranteed.
I'll kind of lean Jerry Jeudy here. I actually have Jeudy 1 spot ahead of Olave in my rankings as my wide receiver 18.
I had him on my queue there, so I was hoping that he can get to me. That makes sense. What else? Samuel, Zach Wilson's prediction for 2020. Maybe I can speak for myself. Maybe Zach can piggyback, but I'm believing for big things. This team is building around Zach Wilson. They draft Garrett Wilson. I'm a massive believer in Elijah Moore, Breece Hall. This defense is getting better. Second year with this head coach and this offensive coordinator. Second year for Zach Wilson, and we saw a glimpse we saw a real glimpse of Zach Wilson last year because he was injured. But in the second half of the season when he did come back, I think I forgot what it was. I'm pretty sure it was like top 15 quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head where he finished specifically. I think it was like weeks 12 to 18. He was a top 12 quarterback. And if he can stay healthy, if all his guys can stay on the field, especially with all these weapons, there's no doubt in my mind he can be a top 12 guy. So I'm really excited for Zach Wilson. And by saying that, I'm going to take his guy, Garrett Wilson, Zach Wilson, and Garrett Wilson.
And, you know, the good thing about Zach Wilson is we did see improvement throughout the year. He was making some pretty poor decisions to start the season, games with multiple interceptions, and then, you know, you look from what was that? It was a New England game when they got destroyed. That Houston game onwards, I mean, he only threw 2 interceptions. He had around like 7 touchdowns or so. So you saw him improve. He started to make better decisions. So I would say we should have expectations that he would take a leap this year. Those should be our expectations.
Yeah.
Rodgers goes Wilson, Bateman, Kittle, Hollywood, and Leonard Fournette. This is a mock draft, brother. Pesty says, who would you rather have as a backup quarterback in Dynasty, Zach Wilson or Mac Jones? They're really close in my rankings.
Yeah, they're really close.
I think I do lean Zach Wilson there, but it's very close.
Yeah, I think it's really who you prefer, but I think we lean Zach Wilson, I guess, because of the team not the team construction, but the team that's actually around him. Also, he can use his legs. He doesn't use his legs often, but he can use his legs. So I think he's
the better raw talent as well. I would say Mac Jones is the more consistent or the less risk, but I would say Zach Wilson. Yeah, Zach Wilson probably has a higher ceiling. Ayo, there's your Ayo. I love the profile pic. Gator says, are you willing to have any of the second-year quarterbacks be your second quarterback in the 2-quarterback redraft league? Oh, absolutely. I mean, Trey Lance for sure.
Absolutely.
I would be willing to take that shot on Trevor Lawrence if I do it late, and if we're talking redraft. Same with Justin Fields. Mac Jones. What's up, Drusiv? Welcome, brother. UT says, thoughts on the team who drafted Lamar, Andrews, Bateman? Yeah, that is lucky. A little bit. We're betting a lot on one team here.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I would like to see the depth that he would have there. I think Lamar and Mark is definitely a lock to get work no matter what. I think right now we believe Bateman can be that guy. I mean, no doubt he can get the workload that Hollywood can get, but is that going to be consistent? You know, is that somebody that you start every single? Are these 3 guys are must starts? I guess it depends on that depth chart and what that looks like. You know, is he going to go for rookie? Is he going for something else? So just gotta wait and see what he does.
I tend to avoid that much on one team, you know, just because franchises change every once in a while, and I just don't want to have all my bets in one franchise. And you know, it's good if you got like the Chiefs and you just every week you got players you start, but you know, not every team can stay together and keep that consistency. So but at the same time, like, Bateman is good value there, but when I look at my rankings, I do have Olave higher, so maybe I would have gone Olave. And then maybe Hollywood Brown. I mean, diversify a little bit more, because I have Hollywood and Rashad back-to-back in my rankings. I have Olave higher than them, but maybe that's a point where it's not a huge difference in my tiers, and they're literally back-to-back, so maybe I diversify a little bit more there. Yeah. Giddy says AJ Brown late first or CD in a third. I would say AJ Brown in the first.
I'm taking
the third round pick is significantly like, that's a huge difference. That's a way bigger difference than what we're probably going to see between AJ and CD.
Excuse me. Right.
You're on the clock as we saw Aaron Jones, Mitchell, Jacobs, Connor, Brady off the board. Keenan Allen, Devonta, and AJ Dillon.
Drew, do you think Olave can be a true alpha wide receiver? Absolutely. I definitely believe he can be that guy.
Depends on how you're asking the question for me. Like I'm one of the biggest Olave stands out there. I would say like in the sense of the way that like Tyler Lockett's been that, you know, he's not going to play, like he will play on the outside, but he's not going to be like this huge big body player. But I do think he can put up like number one, a wide receiver one season in his career. Like I think he has that potential to be that kind of player. If that makes sense.
It's definitely tough. I think it's going to be interesting because it's the quarterback play that is in question. Even though we've seen Jameis produce top quarterback or top wide receivers, but the talent was different. It was a Mike Evans, you know, it was a Chris Godwin. These are two different builds, two different guys that aren't necessarily. Well, I feel like Mike Evans is not a route technician, and Chris Godwin is a better route technician than Mike Evans. But Chris Olave, out of those three, is the best. And I think he brings a different aspect, and he's a different size and everything. So it's very interesting. Wow. But I do believe he can be the true, I guess, alpha wide receiver on the team, and could be in a fantasy perspective. So.
Yeah, let's say in a fantasy perspective, he definitely has that chance. And I think he's another one of those players who might not be the size to play on the outside, but he can lead his team in receptions and targets. So in that sense, yes, I do think so. Gator says, do you guys know where the top couple tight ends from last year would have ranked amongst receivers? I don't off the top of my head. Let's have a look here.
I can have a look.
If we just look at as far as like where, you know, they finished in points. So Mark Andrews had 301 fantasy points last year in a PPR league, which would have made him wide receiver six.
Yeah, wide receiver 6.
Kelsey had 262, which would have made him
wide receiver 9.
10.
262. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see it. 10.
Schultz was 208, which would have made him wide receiver
26.
Yeah, 27.
27.
So you can see starts to be a little drop here, and then Kittle 198. That's just going to be even further down, which would be wide receiver 29. So depends on which wide receiver or tight end you're talking about.
Yeah.
St. Brown, Schultz, Mooney. I like the Mooney pick there. Pickett. Hey, don't like the reports coming out, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with the fact that I was able to pass on quarterback and get Pickett at the 7-Eleven. Mike Will, Sutton, Sanders, Gabe Davis, James Cook, Hawkinson, and then you took Sky Moore, which was someone I was highly considering there.
Brother Sky, I'm glad he fell to me, and think I'm liking the strat here for me. I've, you know, keep a close eye on the community, and everyone's doing this RB0 strat right now. Not saying that's what I did here, because technically you go all the way until you can't do it no more.
People like to get so technical with that stuff, though.
Yeah, I know. And that's for sure. But I really like this strat. I've never really tried it before. I like AJ Dillon. Let's see who can come to me at the 9-7. I was hoping maybe James Cook kind of falls to the 9, but he went there at the 8-4. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, my wide receiver is feeling really good, and if I'm going with this team, Debo is a guy I'm definitely trying to trade away. Maybe I can get a younger piece. You know, maybe I can get a Ken Walker. Maybe I can get a bomber like I'm Dobbins, you know. Elijah Mitchell's son, obviously in a package, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We see Damian and Amari Cooper. El Tigre.
El Tigre. Yeah, that's so funny. So Pickett will be on the Pat McAfee show. First team reps forecasted, no doubt about it, because Pat is going to hype him up. Say, bro, if I was you, man, you'll be the starter in my eyes. You know, he might. I don't know.
Pat sounds like that.
What's that? What they do? Hey, Kenny Pickett, the first round pick, 16 overall. For the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, they're incredible at what they do. With Dylan, Pollard, and Hunt being popular handcuff running backs to discuss, who are a few more handcuffs you think will be viable this year? It's a good question. I mean, there's a lot that we've talked about.
I have a couple.
Spiller, White,
yeah,
Carter, Algier, technically is a handcuff. Ronald Jones, I would say Zamir White, Brian Robinson. And Stevenson, by the way, J.D. McKissic, I think, brings great value in redraft. I'm going to talk about that on our channel over there, the redraft channel here soon. And by the way, if you don't know, we do have a redraft channel. So if you would consider subscribing over there as well, we have a redraft mock happening right after this one. I need to change it to 30 seconds here.
Change it to 30 seconds
soon.
Yeah, some good handcuffs. I feel like it's tough, you know, because the way the NFL is kind of changing, I feel like every backup should, at least feels right now, feels like they should be rostered. Yeah. No matter where you go.
Just gonna change this to 30 seconds. Sorry, just quickly so people know I'm changing it to 30 seconds. Keep going.
Worries. No matter what team you're on, no matter who it is. The way it's going with running back, you kind of screwed them up there. The way it's going with running back by committee, it just feels like everyone is just valuable at that point. You know, like you just need everyone possible, because once they go down, they are going to get opportunity. So we're going to wait and see.
Dude, I don't know what's happened. I paused the draft and now I can't restart it. Is this happening for anyone else?
It definitely happened.
I definitely didn't click in draft. It looks like it's in that stage of like in draft. What the heck? You guys saw me pause the draft, right?
I'm gonna go back and see if you paused it.
I definitely clicked pause.
You definitely clicked end draft.
No, I definitely clicked pause.
I just went back and saw it. It says, and you clicked end draft.
No. Let me rewatch
I'm going
this.
up right now.
I hit resume draft. I tried to. I clicked end draft.
Well, we apologize for that. What we can do is answer some more questions, maybe for the next.
Ouch.
I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. Maybe until 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11 o'clock we'll do the draft order reveal.
And then we do the draft order reveal.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
If you were drafting a really bomb team like I was. I mean, Jamar Chase, Debo, Michael Pittman, Garrett Wilson, Scott.
I feel bad. I'm sorry.
It's all love. We appreciate you guys. Sorry about that. He ended the draft. That sucks that you can't restart it though.
I know.
That should be a thing on Sleeper.
That should be an update.
Yeah, that's a bug we just figured out. Boom. Let's all go on the Twitter sphere and say, well, I guess you don't want to restart it because then commissioners can mess up with teams after. So it has to lock somehow.
People are annoyed because they're drafting masterpieces. I'm so sorry. That's on me. I gotta take responsibility for this one here.
I think that's funny. That's a funny ass meme. Yeah, that's just a fat GG's. That's something I would do.
Yeah, that's not me. That's not vintage me, and you know, I guess just grace. You know, what can you do? Thanks for having grace on me.
Yeah, drop any questions that you want. We're gonna be here until 11 o'clock, another 5, maybe 11:05. Give them 10 minutes to answer all your questions, and then we'll go to draft order reveal, and then we do a redraft mock draft.
John, which one was your team again? You said I was having the draft of my life, of course. I'm sorry, guys. Drop a like for my incompetence. You did that because you were drafting from the 111. Rai says I got to go. Might be back.
All love, man.
Oh, apparently I don't think John was actually in the draft. Zach should have to gritty to make up for it. Hey, Drusiv, thank you for being a member for 2 months.
Hey, that's kind of cool.
That is huge, bro. Really
That's
appreciate
awesome.
that.
We actually have more More emojis that I got to input, actually. What's the emojis that you guys want? Those members out there. What is something that you want to put in the chat as we answer some questions here? Micah. Who wins 1 quarterback 10 team PPR start 9? Jonathan Taylor, Stephon Diggs, Cam Makers,
Jesus.
the 2024 third.
Oh my God.
And then
One
team 2,
quarterback as well.
DK, Bobbins, Swift, Evans, Jahan. I would say Jonathan Taylor's side because I'm not in love with the DK. I'm not in love with DK this year.
This is hard.
And-
I love Dobbins. I love Metcalf. I love Swift.
And same thing with Mike Evans, you know, like if this is a dynasty 10 quarterback PPR
10
league,
quarterback.
or 1 quarterback, 10 team PPR league, I am looking at Jonathan Taylor, Diggs, Cam. That's what I really like. I see DK. I like Dobbins. I like
Pretty
Swift,
even.
Mike Evans. Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty even. I mean, Swift is what makes it hard because
Swift is better than Cam.
Swift
That's the
way
problem.
better than Cam. Not even close for me. So
I think it's just the question marks with DK and Mike, which struggles for me. So like, if I wanted to flip, I can flip Jonathan Taylor easy. You know, I can go and get some. I can down tier and get a Swift, get a Dobbins, you know, get an ETN, get somebody like that, and get some other stuff. So I'm thinking.
I
thinking
think
in that perspective.
I think I lean team 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I actually do lean that side. I'm getting 2 running backs I believe in instead of just 1. Obviously JT is the RB1 unquestioned. But I'm thinking team construction wise. And then I'm getting Mike Evans and Diggs. Both of these guys are win now options. But I'm also getting DK, who's a young elite asset in my eyes. I like what I've seen from Jahan Dotson. I think he has great upside. So I think I actually do lean team 2 here when I sit down and actually think about it.
Yeah.
It's close. But we are going to be doing a draft order reveal. So even though I accidentally ended the stream, we have a draft order reveal for you guys, which is going to be a good time. So this is for our Kilo League. So firstly, I just want to give a shout out to the people in that Kilo League. Shout out to everyone who supporting us over there. I like to do themed team names. So my team name in this league is Captain John Price.
Captain John Price.
If you know, you know. In the Juliet League, my team name is Romeo Otoni Romeo. In the India League, Dinners at 5 p.m. squad, just because that's my win now team. The Hotel League, I'm the Bellagio boys. What's good? See you on the block. In the Golf League, I'm Short Game. Foxtrot, I am Alave another Big Mac, please. In Echo, I am the Waddle House. Delta, I am from the pits to the palace. If you know, you know. Charlie, Pickett and Pickens Law Firm. Anyway, I'm just showing off now for no reason. But shout out to ATJ, McBusta, True Reels, Reb, Prob. They obviously have different names over there on Patreon. John,
Yeah.
Mitch, Nate Dogg, Dom, Chev. Shout out to all of you guys for the support, for being a part of the league.
Huge love.
So, Badaki, what I need from you is the names of everyone.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Juliet pre-draft. Let's go to teams. You ready?
Yep.
I will first is you if you want to put yours.
Sure.
Zach, and then technically I'm second.
Okay.
And then we have Drunken Donut, which is Stairway to
I don't
7.
think so.
This is Julia. No, this is Kilo. My bad. That's my bad. ATJ 0812.
We'll do ATJ.
McBusta Draft. Then True Reels 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then Footsteps Falco, which is Reb, so Reb 42, I guess you can say.
Okay.
And then Probs 1017, PRB, PROB 1017. John Herbert NH. So John Herbert and then NH. That's the name of the team. Then you got Mitch Not Trubisky. You got Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
With 2 G's. Nate Dogg with 2 G's. I messed that up. Got Bang with 2 A's. Doesn't really matter. And then Chev. Shout out to Chev.
That's not even his name from downtown. I just thought I would add that. Bang from downtown.
What we got here? Really quick question right before we start. John says, love the CJ breakdown video. Are you guys going to release more of these soon?
We're not going to be able to, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be completely transparent with you, one, it's really hard to create any content with film. I don't know how other content creators do it. If you guys know any content creators that do breakdown film and don't get demonetized on their video, or don't get their
strikes
pages,
on their account.
Get strikes on their account, get their pages shut down, or whatever the case may be. That's what we're just trying to avoid. Every time we made a video that has some sort of film, copyright claim. We've done everything to change it,
Yeah.
You know, to really manipulate it as much as possible, so like we aren't going to get copyrighted. And second, to be completely honest, the video didn't do too well. Maybe it was too late. I don't know if you guys maybe haven't watched it or whatever the case may be. And you know, a lot of our performances, a lot of videos that we make is based on like
what people are looking for. But I think this one was more just like, the issue is I don't want any strikes against our account, and we've been threatened with strikes against our account for using film before, and we thought with us drawing on top of it over the plays, it would be in fair use, but it's still not in fair use, and it's just, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to create that kind of content until fair use becomes easier to make. But
yeah, we definitely want to, and we had a whole list of quarterbacks to go. You know, we were going to do it for almost all of them. It's just really tough.
Yeah, appreciate you, Micah. Prob says, I hope we get an early pick. How would you guys rank Akers to the 102? I would prefer the 102 personally over Akers in a rookie draft. I don't know where Badaki stands.
In this draft? Like,
no, just in a rookie draft, I assume is what he's saying, if we're talking about Akers in the 102.
Yeah, it depends.
Do you have an answer?
No, I think it depends. Like, I think depends on what the team is. But yeah, I would definitely still want the 102.
Okay. Drisa says the issue could be that it was quarterback and not all play Superflex. Okay, we're going to do this draft order reveal, guys. Happening right now.
Oh, boy.
I'm just letting everyone know in the league. Just so everyone knows. All right, and I'm going to update the draft order afterwards. So here's how the 100-yard dash works.
I'm believing.
Essentially, we will randomize this however many times you guys want. And then these little players here, they run a 100-yard dash. I've been lucky with this before. I've been unlucky. Once I got third. The other time I got 11th, of course. I mean, I feel like I get 11 all the time. But this is going to be fun. Let's see what happens. So we got the names. And now, how many times do we want to shuffle? Siri, pick a number from 5 to 10. The number is 6. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But we will be shuffling this 6 times. You'll see it shuffle here on the left. So it's obviously randomized. Here we go. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. rings for Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time. John says, I wish we could do a real 100-yard dash. Yeah.
I would definitely win. I would win.
Yeah, sure.
So you wanna be? You guys doubt my speed, man. I ran 4.4.
Did you?
Yeah.
Speed. I am speed.
I am speed.
All right, we'll leave all the randomization. No one gets a better chance. No one gets higher luck.
Where am I located? I'm on the bottom. Oh, let's go,
Yes,
baby.
you're on the bottom. I'm out at the top here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start this bad boy.
I'm scared.
I just want to say to the fantasy gods, please, just not 11 or 12. I've had that more than anything.
The last time you
I just
said
keep
that,
getting
you got
11 and
or
12. I know, but maybe now the fantasy gods will shine. You know
what, fantasy gods? I would want whatever you want to give me. I'll be happy because I'm grateful. See you there. See you at the finish line.
Nah, I'm not grateful. I want at least something better than what I've had before, please.
I just snorted there.
All right, here we go.
Say that again. I know.
Let me turn the
Here we
music
go.
off for this. This is real deal, real life. 3, 2,
Here we go.
1. I gotta move our camera.
Babe, look at my race. Look at my race. We're doing the draft order again.
All right, not a good start.
Take it off, baby. Here we go.
Not a good start again.
Here we go.
Not a
Here
good
we go.
start again.
We're getting the one-on-one.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Josh.
My guy looks
I
like
want-
Christian Watson, bro. Come on,
guy-
do something.
you
Do
kidding.
something, kid. Do
Here we
something.
go.
Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it
Show
up.
me that. I'm slowing down here.
It's not a good start for me. It is not a good
Here
start
we
for
go.
me. It is not a good
Bang.
start for
Bang.
Mitch. Oh, look at the
And Mitch.
burst from Mitch. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna move our
Daddy,
screen over
please.
here.
I
You
beg of you.
can see Bang
beg of you.
is at the bottom here. Please, Zach. Please. Please. Come on.
Probs is going. Probs is up there.
Hey, the tortoise or the hare? The tortoise or the
Here we
hare?
go.
Come on. I'm believing the tortoise is gonna win here.
This feels really
Come on,
comfortable
baby.
for
Pick it
top-
up.
for
Pick it
tops-
up. Pick
for
it
top
up.
four. This
Probs,
feels
can
really
you chill
comfortable
out?
for
Can
top
Probs
four.
at the top just chill out for 1 second? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not
feels-
looking good. This is
Oh, no.
not. Look at the burst.
He's frozen. He's
Oh
frozen.
my god. Oh 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 my god.
It's
It
actually
is
gonna be
so
close as
tight
hell.
right now. There you
It's actually
go.
gonna be
There
close.
you go. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't stop now.
I'm
Don't stop
believing on
now.
the burst.
The finish
Yeah,
line is
hold.
so close. The finish
Here
line.
we
Oh
go.
my goodness. Come on, baby.
Take your time.
Keep going. Keep going.
got
Keep
first.
going. Oh
me
no, no, no,
third.
no, don't
Give me
stop.
third.
Don't stop. No. Don't stop, kid.
go.
Finish it off strong.
3.
Finish. Yes.
3, baby. Ooh. Ooh. 6. Here we go. We got top 3. Ooh. God, this is congratulations.
Let's go.
Sorry, ATJ. Still didn't finish.
ATJ still. ATJ hadn't finished yet.
Yo,
Oh my
Bang
gosh.
Started, though. Bang started like he was struggling.
Oh,
there.
Bang started off rough.
But he's 8th. He got the middle of the pack there. That's not bad.
I was worried because I started off pretty rough as well, and the last time I started off rough, I got last. But wow, I've never had 6 before. See, that's why you pray to the fantasy gods. Sometimes they listen.
Zach, let me ask you a question. You like Patrick Mahomes? Because he's gonna be on my team. I absolute guarantee. I can trade him to you.
I know that it's not worth what it would take for me to move up, and honestly, that's fine. I'll get Lamar Jackson. I'll get Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow. I don't care. Wow, I feel fantastic about that result. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it first started, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be 11th again or something.
I was comfortable.
When it first started, my guy was real slow out of the gate. But like I said, it's not about the hare. It's about the tortoise. And the tortoise.
Not about the hair as a tortoise.
The tortoise
When's this
won the
draft
race
again?
today.
14 days. July 14th.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
13th, excuse me.
Prob is excited. Where did Prob finish here? Oh yeah, he got second. Prob was freaking flying, my guy.
Props,
He
who
was
you drafting,
flying.
man? Who you drafting, Props? Just let us know right now.
He said I wanted the 101, but I'll take second. John says I jinxed it. John's in the 11th spot here. Tommy says ATJ, praying for you, brother. Hey, ATJ, I've been in that spot all too often. You know, you can draft a really good team from the 12 spot. You really can. But at least I didn't get Pitts and Lance. I love it. Prob says, man, I wanted the 101 so bad. Justin Curry says, you guys Cosby'd my racer.
Wait, who are you? Who are you?
Everyone's
Curry?
got different names. I can't remember what his team name is
I
in this
know.
one. But that is always like such a adrenaline rush.
Honestly, you just saw Bang go from last to 8th, and that was just determination. And,
That was
and
clutch.
grit. That was just something special there from
Yeah.
Bang. I mean, that's still a good quarterback. That's somebody.
I was gonna
Jamar
say that
Chase?
was like LeBron down 3-1, but I mean, it wasn't exactly that performance. But I mean, we got in the locker room at halftime, and coach said to Bang, "Whatever's deep down in you right now, you need to grab from the heart of your soul right now and put that on the field." And then Bang went from last to 8th. You got to. I mean, you got to give props. You got props where props is deserved.
He has Michael super secret stuff. What's it called? Space Jam.
Yeah, Michael's secret stuff. Yeah, it's secret stuff, right?
Michael, yeah, something like that. I'm gonna look it up. Space Jam.
Prob said my guy stopped right at the end zone. Getting second though is clutch for you. Chev, yeah. So 9th isn't too bad. John says I was in first for a bit, got so excited. I will say I would have rather started weak like I did and finished okay than if I start strong and then finish. That would be tough. I feel for you. What a comeback from Bang. I know he's probably gonna watch this later.
Top 3. What an opportunity, huh? Who would have thought? Hey,
Huge.
Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert's probs. You didn't say who you're taking, my guy. Just tell me. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It really doesn't.
Yoki says, well, trade window is open. I love it. Love it. Let me update this in the league.
Which one's Yoki?
That's Dom.
No, I know. But
Bang. His name's Bang.
His name's Bang.
Bang from downtown. All right, let me update this draft order. Number 1, we got Reb, Footsteps Falco.
Can't make his draft positions.
Number 2, we got Probs. Where's Probs? Prob 1017. Number 3, we got Badake like cake.
Talk it up, baby.
Number 4, we got Mick Busted Draft. Number 5, we got Nate Dogg. Number 6, we have yours truly. I prayed to the gods. Captain John Price, drafting from the 6th spot. Ooh, who knows what we could do there. True Reels from the 7th spot. Number 8, we got Bang from downtown. Number 9, we got Chev. Number 10, we got Mitch, but it's not Trubisky. Don't worry. Number 11, we got Johnny Boy, ATJ at 12. So the draft order is updated.
That's
and I'm saying send me
Mitch.
a trade.
I got the 1-3, boys. I see McBuster looking at it. Talk to me, McBuster. I see Reb looking at it. I got the 1-3. You want to move back a little bit? You want to move up a little bit? Just let me know. Just let me know, man.
John, I knew someone was going to bring this up. He said, "Is it too late to change my vote on 3rd round reversal?" We did a vote in this league because that's what we're starting to do now. Hey, do you guys want to do a 3rd round reversal? But we make sure to do the vote before we do the draft order reveal. We had 11 people say, "Nope, I don't want to do the 3rd round reversal." So I said half the people are probably going to be happy with that. Half the people won't be happy with it. So we see the draft order here. That was a fun time. Prob says Badaki's going to be sniping me all draft. 14 days, guys. I mean, look, this is what the draft room looks like right now. Completely bare. You know, this is going to look completely different. The Juliet League is, I mean, we still got 7-8 days to make trades, and this is what that board looks like right now. So
I haven't even traded yet in that league at the 7th spot.
Trades incoming.
So we have a draft in a week next week, I think.
Yeah, so we have the Juliet draft. Now, that would that be next week?
No, Juliet. 7 days. 7 days. Yeah.
8 days. Yeah.
So, gosh.
Then we have the Bravo rookie draft in 10 days.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for that one.
I'm really excited for that one as well.
Who are you taking again at the 1-3?
Probably your mom. Get wrecked.
You talk shit about my mom, babe. I would never do that. I would actually never do that to you. That's actually really hurtful. You know that?
You actually have the 103, which is what's funny. I have the 104.
Oh, who do you take out the 104?
No, we'll have to wait and find out. And then we got the Kilo League draft in about 15 days. Wow. ATJ says I was 12th last league, bro. I feel your pain. You know, you can. The good thing from the 12th spot is you can really do 2 strategies at the 12. Like it really solidifies your strategy. As much as I don't enjoy it because I keep having to do it, I will say like the 10, 11, 12, it's much easier to go win now or to go complete rebuild. Like either side of the coin, I feel like those spots in a startup draft, it gets really easy to really define your strategy. So as much as I have not enjoyed it because I've done it so much, I do think it makes that part really easy. Like it's easy to start selling off these picks because these are valuable if you want to do rebuild. But also win now players fall really well towards the end of the board, you know? So
yeah.
Especially like in this 3rd, 4th, this 3-4 turn, there's a lot of guys who are in this tier of like they're good for a win now team, but not ideal if you're doing futuristic builds. So yeah,
we'll definitely see
all that. And
it's over.
We still have a redraft mock
I
to
know,
do.
right? Let me start getting it ready.
Let me bring up the redraft mock in case any of you guys would like to join us over there. I will be happy to paste a link. You know, same way that we do the Dynasty mock, except it's a different text channel over there on Discord. So I just put the link in the chat in case you guys want to open it in a different tab. We're literally about to go live here any minute, and we'll take about 2 minutes or about 5 minutes and a little break to get some water before we go live. Well, we'll be live, but you know, before we actually show our faces on that channel or whatever. Also, super random, but the new F1 game comes out today in case anyone cares. And I have early access to it, so I'm excited.
I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the wheel and everything now. I'm feeling on top of the world. But guys, thanks so much for joining us. 33 people still watching the stream. Just want to say huge love. Thank you for hanging out with us, for spending time with us. If you have yet to do so, it would mean a lot if you could drop a like on this stream on your way out. And then again, if you want to join us, we have a redraft mock on our redraft channel happening. You know, you won't get the notification unless you're subscribed over there on the redraft channel, but you can also just open the link and we're going to start that here soon. So we will see you guys in a second, and huge love. See you soon.
We are live now. See you there.